What is up YouTube, Dustin Yui here, back with another NHL 22 video, and in today's video we're going to work on some World of Chel builds. I was having trouble saying ESHL, which I just said, fantastic. But I had this suggested to me in a couple videos, just making classes based on players. So one of my all-time favorite players, I'm a huge Detroit Red Wings fan, but it's Datsyuk. We'll get into like kind of what style of build it is. But essentially, yeah, he's one of my favorite players. He had great puck handling skills, insane deking, incredible vision, and yeah, we'll kind of dive into what made Datsyuk so fantastic, and then try and translate that into an ESHL build. I mean, it's not going to be perfect because you can't build the perfect player; it's impossible. But it's going to be pretty fun. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button for more of these builds if you guys enjoy these. It seems like everyone's enjoying so far. Like, I've only made like 2 ESHL videos based on the fastest skater, but I figured it'd be fun to try some build type videos. So yeah, let's get into it. So first, let's dive into what made Datsyuk so dynamic and how can we translate that into an ESHL or World of Chel build. First off, Datsyuk had very quick stick handling. He had one of the fastest sticks in the league. Obviously, his deking ability and his ability to kind of trick goalies and players was another thing. His puck control was actually insane. He could literally deke in a phone booth. He had a good shot, but I wouldn't say he used a slap shot much, but he had a really good wrist shot. And something that doesn't really get talked about is his passing and his vision, the ability to find players in spaces that other players, even defenders, couldn't see. And lastly, he was quick but not blazing fast. So he was very agile and he could get up to a pretty quick speed, but he wasn't the fastest player in the league by any means. But he was able to stop on a dime and make really good passes. So I took this build into 3s drop-ins, and I just wanted to showcase some of the things I was able to do. So as you can see here, his puck control and his stick movement is just actually it's actually really fast. His speed, as you can see here, is pretty quick. He's able to get up to a pretty decent speed. Again, he's not the fastest player, he's only 87, but you can see even the deking there is pretty good. Obviously didn't score, but it led to a goal. So all around, he feels really solid. He doesn't have a fantastic shot, but again, your ability to get ahead of people and get passes off and just be able to pull off some of those fun sick dekes is actually really great. I was able to just get people to chase me and then make a nice little dish, much like Datsyuk. And then as you can see here, look how fast his stick is. It's so quick. So the deking plus puck on a string is just nuts. And then he actually still is able to one-time it. I mean, you would hope, but sometimes you miss, which is crazy. So his shot was still actually pretty good at an 80. And then obviously the snipe helps as well. But generally just the ability to get players chasing you and then make a nice clean pass was solid. That was a manual 1T, which turned out pretty dope. And then here's another breakaway or penalty shot, I guess, where I was able to showcase the quick stick ability. It's actually insane how quick his stick is. It's so fast. The puck on the string ability is just, whew, it's pretty nasty. I've never really used it before. And then here's one just showcasing his speed and how quick he is. That's an AI defenseman, but the ability to make those passes is solid. Alright, so this build has extremely quick hands, as you can see here. Look at how fast his hands are. He's got snipe, so if you can settle the puck down, you can easily snipe it still, which is good. It's a lot of fun to do all these Datsyuk and dekes, so I definitely would recommend trying it out. This build's actually sick because you can also pull off the Michigan, which is super nasty. Alright, enough about how the build plays. Let's get into the build itself. Alright, so here's the build. So initially I tried a Dangler build. It did not build the way I wanted it to for a Datsyuk player type. So I went with a Playmaker. Datsyuk had an incredible vision and he was able to find people that you wouldn't expect. So to start off, I kept his height 5'10". He was 185. I went 199. You can actually go to 195 if you wanted. It doesn't really matter. The 4 points doesn't really matter. All I wanted was an extra point into strength, which was massive because you need it for the power skating boost that I used. I did not boost his speed at all using attributes. I used the power skating boost. So puck on a string is your zone ability. Gives you crazy stick handling speed and exceptional toe drags. Also excels at low speed dekes, which is great. Our first superstar ability is unstoppable force. You need 82 puck control and 75 balance. So that's why I added balance. But it gives you advanced strength with the puck and an increased ability to hold on to the puck. So that's huge. That combined with our actual strength, obviously we needed strength in order to unlock power skating. But he actually holds onto the puck really well. You can still obviously get bumped off. It actually complements very well. The second superstar ability I went with was Snipe. So you need 80 wrist shot and 82 puck control. Gives you outstanding skill to settle pucks with advanced wrist shot power and accuracy off settle pucks. The Snipe ability combined with the puck control we did here. So if you read puck control, it says helps with receiving pucks and getting into a settled state faster for more accuracy in shots and passes. So the faster you get into the settled state, the better your Snipe works. So puck control and Snipe kind of go hand in hand. If you guys have watched my previous videos, essentially acceleration doesn't do anything, so we just -5 that. I just added a little bit to wrist shot, slap shot. I thought 90 puck control was fine. It's pretty quick. All right, so for boosts, we went with control deking, so that gives you +4. You need an 82 puck control. We obviously have 89, and that is why our deking is 91. We basically took away a discipline and fighting skill, added it to deking. If you're gonna play center, you could definitely remove some deking and add that into your face-offs. I would suggest that. If not, it's still okay. But you're probably gonna lose face-offs because people who play center add it into their face-off rating. And then for our second boost, we went with power skating. You need 79 strength. So the added weight and basically we took away durability and shot blocking to hit that 79. Again, unstoppable force and strength go hand in hand, much like puck control and Snipe do. So if you look at it, it says helps hold your posture during player collision, so that helps you getting bumped off the puck and helps you getting pushed over. Your ability to hold ground or move an opponent during board play and net battle. So the second parts aren't as huge, but like when you're in a scrum, strength definitely helps. And it helps you hold your posture during collisions, so you're not going to get knocked over as much. 79 isn't crazy, but when you add unstoppable force, it's actually very helpful because that gives you advanced strength with the puck and increased ability to hold on to the puck when off balance. So those two things go hand in hand together. And then generally that also combines with balance, so that helps you getting knocked off of the puck. So I went with 77, that's a +5. Again, I said I didn't touch speed, but we used the power skating boost. And we had to remove a little bit, but we needed wrist shot accuracy in order to have the Snipe ability. Your zone ability, puck on a string, is actually going to go hand in hand with both your deking and your puck control. So that's kind of why I emphasize on those. Datsyuk literally had a puck on a string. So that's what I was trying to achieve. And yeah, overall, that's it. So basically, first category, you take off a little bit of wrist shot, slap shot, agility, and then you add it all into balance. For the power, you take away acceleration and add it there. Playstyle, I took away body checking and stick checking to get defensive awareness because Datsyuk was very good at picking up and stealing pucks. Defensive awareness also helps you corral pucks that are loose from your opponents. In the tenacity, you don't need durability or shot blocking. If you get hit really bad, you're gonna get hurt anyways, so like, it's not a big deal. But again, you need to add it to strength. And then finally, in tactics, like I said, we wanted deking. You can add it to face-offs if you want, but you can take away discipline and fighting skill. That is the Datsyuk build, according to me. Again, you guys can play with it. If you want him to play a specific way, that's fine. I really wanted him to be just strong puck control, passing, deking. And then obviously with the abilities, you need to offset, like you need to complement them. So that's why I went certain ways with certain stats. So this is kind of like what he looked like in close. I went with the CCM gear because at one point he used the Reebok helmet and it looks kind of like that. I got that like weird curvy visor because that's what he wore. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look exactly like him. In terms of the actual assets that I used to make him, so we went with head 157, with the hairstyle 12, partial beard, and we went with silver, and then beard length 1. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button, and let me know if there's any other kind of like player classes you'd like to see. I have some other ideas, so I might work on those. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for checking out the video, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching, guys.